for a long, long time,
Yeah.
probably forever, until the next like Netflix type thing comes along. But like, I don't know what that will be.
Yeah.
Virtual reality in your living room.
Real briefly on network marketing, as you suggested, it's been around for a long time.
Mm,
I've known several people that have made millions of dollars in network marketing. One thing that a lot of people forget or don't realize, if you sign up and say yes to that opportunity, whatever the company is, and there's so many great products out there, as you suggested as well, it requires the work and the effort. You don't sign up and make a million or make that
right.
extra $1,000 a month without the effort, and not just short-term effort, but that long-term. Like you said, after 3 years, you were making a lot of money, and you saw your business rise. It does take persistent pursuit of that success, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a proponent for network marketing. I'm not in a company myself. I had been in past years, but I do want to encourage people. That is something that you can consider saying yes to.
Absolutely. And, but doing the research on the products, the background, and the mode of business is
Right.
it's so important, because in the end, um, there may be things that you just don't want to do. If you don't want to host parties 3, 4 times a week, then in some companies, there's not going to be that ability for massive growth. Maybe you love that though. And a lot of people really do. And right now, there are plenty of people who just like will take any excuse to get together. So looking into those things and understanding how they work is, and just kind of looking at it, even if you know nothing, comparing a couple of different products that you love. But there are like, I mean, network marketing products they are incredible. And I know a lot of people have like this jaded view. I certainly did.
Yeah.
And but they're exceptional products. I
Uh,
remember my girlfriend told me she was going to retire her husband in network marketing. She was the one who finally convinced me to get in, but I was like, you're so cute. Like that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And and I could easily retire my husband. He happens to love his job, so that won't happen. But it's pretty crazy. It is an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, well, especially with customers like me, I'm a sucker for all those things because I like them all. I've got the candle over there going. I've got the oils. I've got the protein powders. I'm a great consumer of network marketing products.
I love it.
Can you tell us maybe a couple of your personality traits or business traits that made you successful within that segment?
I mean, I have drive. I've always been driven. I think that I I love like a good challenge. And so, and I'm competitive within myself. I'm not competitive with other people. I love seeing other people succeed. So when you kind of have those two things, when your goal is on just being the best that you can be, and then helping others achieve goals, I mean, there's really nothing can really stop you at that point. And
Right.
that's what I've built, all of my teams upon. And I love creating culture, and I love this new, I mean, I don't want to say it's new, but I feel like with the rise of social media, what we've seen, and it's always dependent on what you're looking at, right? Like you're going to find what you want to find. But what I find in social media is a lot of women wanting to, and people in general wanting to support, help one another, connect. And I mean, it's amazing, and I get to be vulnerable and share my stuff on social media in a way to like let other people know, hey, this is what I mean. I talked about depression the other day. I went through a deep
Hmm.
depression, and it's things that other people are scared of talking about. And so I know I'm kind of digressing, but all of that comes into my ability to lead and connect with my team members, and encourage them to kind of go and lead and be authentic in every way as well. So, I mean, authenticity, drive. I love my job. I wake up. I've never been a morning person. I wake up at 5:30 just so that I can like get some work in before we do breakfast in school. And it like wakes me up in the morning because I'm so excited about it. So it's different like that. I did not think that would ever be me. But that drive, that long game view, and just I mean, I get way more excited about other people succeeding and breaking through, whether they're on my team or somewhere else, than I do my own. So I think that is, I hope that most people have that quality, or at least can find it in themselves, because you just start to win when you care more about other people.
Yeah. I love that you brought up the word team several times just now, because I found with successful CEOs or entrepreneurs, they look back at probably the most rewarding parts of their career, and it's always been about the team. The people that they developed are pulled together to do a job and go after something. It's so important to understand that, and the fact that you're bringing up, like, I like to see my team succeed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And I had this culture in my past company. In this company, it's stronger almost. And I don't know if that's because because I've grown, or if the group is just more evolved. I know that in this business, we have customer benefits. So it's not a join and just for a discount type business. So you get people in this business who really want to work the business, and that changes that. But the culture is everything. These women are helping me just as much as I'm helping them. Women and men. We have plenty of men on our team and on our larger team as well. But it's just, and then again, across leadership lines, people who I'm not making them any money whatsoever. And everybody's just sharing, supporting. And at a company corporate level, it's the same way. And so it's crazy how that kind of abundance mindset will trickle down in the craziest ways. And, I'm just like this small subsection of it, but my team is just exceptional. They're like, they are like one of the brightest lights in my life for sure. And that is a fun thing. I mean, that's one of those things in network marketing that you get to plug into. It's a special thing to get that kind of community and stuff. And it doesn't exist in every corporate job or every school job or, whatever else.
It's interesting what's bleeding through for me right now, and what you're talking about is when you think about society as a whole right now and what people are dealing with based on where you live, it's worse than others. Between the politics and the pandemic and your city's coming out of that or going back into it, that you have found clearly a bright light within all this. And I didn't ask you what city you're in right now, but you found a bright light within all this, and you've come out of it with a team that you're talking about, and success and opportunity. And that's one of the things that I just really keep trying to convey to my listeners. I've had the best 3 business career years of my life through this pandemic and everything else. And I just want people to see that there is a lot out there, regardless of what's going on beyond their 4 walls.
That is everything. And, Martin Luther King Jr., my mentor, says it all the time, Justin. He mentions this all the time. Stars shine brightest on the darkest nights. Yeah. And there's a lot to focus and be scared and worry about right now. But there's people are not paying attention, to the things that they can be doing to be great right now. And if you're one of those, if you want to bring the light, like, you are going to stand out huge right now, and the world needs you. So it's like, it can be, I know that because I find myself in conversations with family and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about the politics or like, it's not that I don't care. I certainly do, but I want to bring the light, and this isn't getting me there. So I'm going to do what I can do as a person, make decisions best I can, but like, then I'm going to shine so that I can like bring some hope to other people. And if you can be one of those people right now, oh my gosh, the world needs you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And there's so many ways to bring that light right now. We're on a Zoom call. We get to see each other and learn a little bit about each other. There's so many ways that you can conduct business, build friendships, find activities to do, and bring that light about. So thank you so much for that comment. As I kind of wrap it up here, do you want to hone in on a couple specifics of your business right now, or how people can get a hold of you or learn more about what you're doing? Because I find it so compelling where you've been and where you're heading.
Sure. Yes, I would love to. So, I mean, if you're looking for a business, e-commerce business, I would love to share more about mine with you. It's the most up and coming. We're number one women-led company in America, and that's not network marketing. That is all just like all the companies, biotech, like all this stuff. So I would love to talk more with you. You can find me on Instagram at KT and Barnett. Also just levelafternext.org. And then as far as my personal business, levelafternext.org, I just love talking with women. I'll talk to anybody, but I love I think that helping people find their brand is more about helping them find those points in their life and their story that they've overlooked as being something that's worth sharing. And you never know, like, what it can be, something so small that is going to really resonate with a large amount of people. So on a smaller level, that's kind of what I'm doing as far as my personal business goes, helping with brands. I kind of help you clean up your page and help you find that piece of your story that's really going to resonate and bring the light.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your message. Most importantly, I think it's so important for moms and anybody to hear this type of message, but really moms that are stuck in a rut or looking for something else or know they're capable of more. I hope they connect with you. I think your message is wonderful, and I certainly appreciate you being willing to come on the show and share some of that.
Thank you. Yeah, whether it's with me or anyone else, like, just know that it's never a bad time and it's never too late. There's fun there.
Katie, I'll put your information in the show notes so people can get a hold of you. And once again, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to today's show. It is my pleasure and honor to interview all of the guests that have been on the Answer is Yes podcast. If you have enjoyed the show, please go on iTunes and subscribe, give a rating, or simply tell a friend about the show. We also believe in the message of our guests and the positive influence of their stories. As my own mentor and coach, David Meltzer, has taught me, spend some time every day thinking and writing about the things in your own life that you have more than enough of. You will find out how blessed we really are. Please visit my website, livelifedriven.com, for the latest updates about me and what I'm doing. Plus, I post a monthly blog about the many topics on this show. This podcast can also be found there. As I learned early on in life, what you believe is what you will achieve. Thanks, Mark Victor Hansen, and thank you, and have a great week.